Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to some more Bulgaria 51, or should I say Yugoslavia 51, here in Victoria 3. And I should say a happy Taco Tuesday to everyone. But first, let's make sure everything's working. Hello, me. Hey, right back at you, buddy. All right, all right. Let's see what we got going on here. Hey, Joe. What's up? Yes, it's raining. Iran won. And yeah, happy Taco Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday to you, my friend. Thank the Lord. Oh, my God. Just said Harris, hello. Greetings, Ham and friends. How are you, my friend? Well, something from the Stream Elements bot. Glenn, hello, hello. Ham and friends, welcome to another episode of Taco Tuesday. That's right. That is right. Hey, Emperor Renard, what's up? You better watch the trailer DLC. I did. Oh, man. Emperor Renard is referring to the trailer for the new DLC for Frostpunk 2. Man, that looks pretty epic. Looks pretty cool. Surely YouTube is lying when it says I'm the only one that's like the stream. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, like the stream. It does help. It does help get it out there to everybody. Thanks for the reminder. Hey, Mauricio, what's up? Hey, Ham, how's Yugoslavia going? Yugoslavia is fresh and new and doing well. Happy Taco Tuesday, my friends. Happy Taco Tuesday. Cheers to the world continuing to exist. Sad times that we have to cheers to that. Oh my God. All right. So, yes, we are now Yugoslavia. We got a new map color. Oh, man. So I got a new mouse here that'll work better for me, but it seems to be pausing every now and then. But let's take a look at it. We are now Yugoslavia. We did it. We got the Yugoslavia achievement. Now, what's the deal with this? Oh, I guess we have to unpause and let... Oh, yeah, we have to unpause, let that go. Now, I am wondering... This probably won't work, but... We still have Prussia of the Balkans up here. I assumed, because it said, as Bulgaria, do all this stuff, but we did begin as Bulgaria, and it's still showing this. So I'm wondering if we can get a higher prestige than Germany, if we can still get that achievement. So for the rest of the series, that's what we're going to aim for, because that's kind of the last thing to go for. If we look here... So we're about 4,000 prestige shy, but, you know, we can aim for it. I feel like we've set the, in real life bar extremely low. Isn't that the truth? That we're just like, we're sitting here cheering that the leader of the United States isn't going to bomb a country or try to bomb a country out of existence. I mean, just a sad state of affairs. My wife sent me a video too that's just scary. It was showing how we're all kind of like the energy crisis has started and is not gone because it was, I didn't realize this. So the speed of an oil tanker is literally the speed that you ride a bicycle. The speed of a bicycle is the speed of one of those oil tankers. And so, oil tankers that have left the Strait before the war started still have not reached the United States and Europe. I think Europe, it's reaching them like... Actually, it might have already reached Europe, because I think it was like April 1st. For the United States, it's April 15th. So we're still waiting for oil tankers to get to us that left before the war started. So we haven't reached the part where there's no oil tankers getting to us because the strait is closed. So there's still some times ahead of us. So the name of the DLC on the roadmap before was Aurora. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. And now we know that Aurora is in fact the name of the second city in the DLC where we play as New Edinburgh. Edinburgh, and we're going in Scotland now. I know. I thought that was so interesting considering I was just in Edinburgh for a trip, and now we're gonna have a DLC with New Edinburgh. So I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. Hey, Furious Fox, hello, hello. Glad to see that Bulgarian game is going well. It is. It is going well. I thought we completely failed Prussia of the Balkans achievement. It turns out we might actually still have a shot at it. We just keep slowly lowering our standards so it becomes the new normal. I know. It's called normalization, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that just, like, scary? I paid $54 to fill my gas tank yesterday. Thanks, rump. Oh, man. Yeah. You know, and this video I watched also reminded us that we use stuff, like, from Iran to make things like fertilizer. So we're also going to have, like, a food crisis from this, among other things as well. And guess what? We're getting war gameplay. Yeah, baby, we'll be able to create an army and take over a colony. Oh, wow. It's already been claimed. You can also trade with it and all. That's info taken from the screenshot in the Steam page. Oh, I'm so hyped we finally have war. Yeah, that's going to be exciting. I think it's in June, right? I guess we're going to have the return of some Friday Night Frostpunk in June. All right, so let's figure out what we're doing. Let's figure out what we're doing here. So we do... Okay, so the war is over. We can finally start building again. So we've got a lot of construction sectors here. I'd like to be a little more purposeful with them. Actually, you know, let's take a look at our states, our new states. So we have Banat. It's the Danube River. All right, so we get some agriculture. Got a lot of peasants. Oh, man, it is time to build. Okay. Oh, man. This mouse is starting to fail me. All right, I think I'm going to... I'll give it one more shot here. All right. Vojvodina. The Pannonian Plain, agriculture. Ooh, and the Danube River. That's kind of nice. We've got a ton of peasants for the end of the game here. We've got some oil. Speak of the devil. Slavonia. Also the Danube River. All right. So we got Western Serbia. We didn't have that before. We got a lot of people there. We got Montenegro. Terrassa. Okay, vineyards. Peasants. Ooh, our private queue is going to have a field day with this. Bosnia, which we had before. A lot of peasants. We got a lot of peasants here. That's not all this DLC. It's full of campaigning. Finally, a new scenario. Oh, nice. I can't wait for something like that. Yeah, we need some new story in it. $50 for a dang Ford Fusion. Oh, my God, to fill up $50 for that. My gas is only $3.50, but that's 80 cents higher than normal. Jeez. Oh, and we got the Twitch bot. Look at that. We got the Twitch bot before we even unpause. All right. I thought I had a good mouse to work with. I guess I do not. We're gonna... Sorry, mouse. We're gonna pull the plug on you. We're going back to the Apple mouse. All right. Oh, and of course, hold on one second, everybody. I had to lower the mouse speed because of that new mouse was flying around. Now the Apple mouse is slow as all hell. We're going to have to raise the tracking speed on this. All right. USA just surrendered. Wow, yeah. How the run is going. Oh, you got Yugoslavia. That's right. Is that it? What is left? Well, so I think we still have a chance for Prussia of the Balkans, so we're going to try to get a higher prestige than Germany Maybe go for that. Oh, nice. Here we go. Vojvodina. Vojvodina. Okay. Vojvodina. Where was that one? Here we go. Vojvodina. Nice. All right. And then we got this one here. We got peasants. We got basic stuff. Ah, the Falls electricity output. Okay. I mean, that's kind of nice, but electricity is a local good, so I guess it doesn't help us terribly much. No people here in Croatia, but we have a lot built here. Slovenia. Coal, okay. And last but not least, Istria. Oh, we got a natural harbor. Okay. So we've got a lot of, like, stuff now. So, Banat, do we want to build here? What do we got here? Yeah, we definitely don't want to build here, so we'll get rid of the construction sector there. Is Bosnia a good place to do it? Yeah, it's not bad. So we have one there, maybe we'll keep it. This is our regular one. Slovenia. Oops. Nope. I mean, I suppose when we're on iron frame buildings, everything is a... what do you call it? An urban building for an input. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Vojvodina. Haha, Vojvodina. Yeah, not really. So we'll get rid of the one in Vojvodina. We'll keep these 3, but we're going to move all of them to steel frame buildings. Now, what do we need? What do we need? You know what? I should go through construction sectors. So Bosnia, is anything outrageously expensive? We need explosives in Bosnia. And you know what? I'm just going to get us a little bit of everything we need. And then... and we'll add 2 more construction sectors there. And then Slovenia... so we have those. Let's get some of that. And some tooling. All right. And then our private sector can start going to town on everything else. Before we unpause, do we... I'm looking at our budget right now. I'm looking at our budget. I think maybe we lower these wages a little bit to get ourselves going again. I don't want to go super high taxes. All right. I think this is what we'll do. All right. And away we go. Oh! Oh, yeah. So there we go. Through the great efforts of President Gavril Venkov, Yugoslavia is an established nation unifying Serbian and other South Slavic peoples. Oh, yeah, I got to look at what our cultures are. So for 15 years, almost the rest of the run, we get added influence and prestige. He gets popularity, and we get a claim on Albania. Let's take a look real quick here. Serbian, Croatian, Slovene, Bosniak, and Bulgarian. And everybody seems to have a decent acceptance. Orthodox, but we have total separation. All right. So let's get this party going. So new laws, new buildings, and new factions and communities. Nice. We'll see if they are just for the scenario, like the Stalwarts and Faith Keepers. I wouldn't mind it, but yeah, having more of Utopia would be good too. Yeah. Yeah, they did a lot of Utopia in the last update for Frostpunk too. So it's nice that we're getting more of everything else. I wouldn't mind it, but having more... also in the scenario, don't know about Utopia. We are not sure to keep our role as Stewart. Yeah, as we'll need to have people to vote for. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be good. Ooh, Germany supporting separatism. Oh, did the bot delete it? I see it. It didn't message me that it did. You should also check infrastructure. Oh, yes. Thank you, Glenn. I should. Yes. You're absolutely right. Infrastructure. Yes, okay, so we might need something in Croatia. International exchange standards. Very nice. We got that. All right. We seem to be okay. You know, another easy way to kind of cheat and do it is just to build something and look. Oh, man. Oh, we got to incorporate things. We got to incorporate things. Damn. That's gonna cost a lot of stuff. You know, I think we're just gonna... We'll just head this way. All right, we'll start doing that. Let's build some government admins. Yeah, we need some taxation capacity here. To build 3 there. Eastern Serbia. Oh, Benin, no. And then we'll build the rest. We'll do the rest. Nah. Well, Kosovo, yeah. We have multiculturalism now. There we go. And we'll add that stuff to the top so that we can start... Oh, wait. Yeah, some of these things, though... Oh, no, 20 months. If there's anything that's going to take, like, 20 years, we don't have the time for it. Yeah, okay. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay with that. So let's get our country back in line here. Oh, good, you can read it. Also, nice quality of life I noticed in the Steam page is that now we'll be able to open and close the objectives info on the left. Oh, nice! The devs heard me. I posted on Twitter about it. Finally, the left side of the screen will not be bloated with info. Yeah, that always seems to happen, right? Who do we got here? A social Orthodox Church Social Democrat. Oh, yes. Because right now they're an ethno-nationalist. We're going to try to get that person in there. You know, I don't want to add more investment rights. Well, but we can get regional HQs, which we can use right now. But I also want trade privileges. If we're doing this, you better give me trade privileges too. We'll do this for 10 years. Aw, Annie Besant died. Alright, let's redo that, because I kind of liked that treaty. We don't need to sell them that stuff. Although they kind of wanted that. We'll give you... Ah, screw it. We'll give you investment rights, too. Why not? Now we can use investment rights. We have a lot. Oh, and we... Hold on. Let's get this. We nationalize all those Austrian buildings. Yeah. Look at that. We took a lot of our economy back. The next DLC name on the roadmap for now is titled Surge. People think it'll have something to do with Tesla City and electricity. We'll see. Oh, yeah, very cool. Probably. What was the next country to play after this? So I'm undecided. The next series will be after the Great Wave comes out. I'm tempted to do Japan. Whoa, look at what happened to Japan here. But I guess we'll see. This week we're supposed to get the dev diary for all the narrative content. So I guess we'll see what the narrative content is, and we'll see if there's any other countries around there that will add to it. But, you know, I realize that these DLCs come out and I want to play with a small nation, and I don't end up playing the main content for the DLC. Now, the last couple make sense, because playing as Austria on one of my series when I want to do small countries, that's one thing. Spain, too. I probably should have done the Portugal run on stream. But Japan, I think, could definitely be within the bounds of what I like to do on stream. So I think we're going to do Japan next with the new Great Wave content. Yeah, an Hokkaido run. Maybe. That's why I kind of, before I make a final decision, I want to see what the narrative content is going to be and what we can do with all that. Hope there's going to be new soundtrack from the GOAT. Yeah, Peter Musial. Yeah. To accompany this volcano. You know there will. This is just some of the best music in gaming, I feel like. Frostpunk. And let's not forget that with each DLCs come free content for everyone. It's probably a new map and tail. Yep, probably. We'll see. I'm so hyped. More than the previous DLC. This one definitely looks like it's going to be pretty cool. It definitely is going to be really cool. And it's about time. It's been some time. The game needs a bit of a resurgence because it's such a good game. It deserves more love. All right, what do we got going on here? Okay. So, man, yeah, So, you know, part of our problem is let's get rid of the construction sectors in Slovenia for now. Actually, here's what we'll do. Let's get rid of the construction sector in Bosnia. And then after we build these inputs, because we're paying a lot of money, too much money, we're going to... we'll rebuild the construction sectors after we get all the goods in there, because we can't really afford the goods at the moment. And then we'll add 2 construction sectors to Slovenia at the end of all these input goods. There we go. And then Slovenia, we'll do 2. There we go. A small country, but Japan adjacent, you say? Yeah, welcome to the Sakhalin run. Yeah. That could be one. That's why, yeah, again, I want to see what the content is, what the narrative content is. Could be. They got some good resources. Very well could be. All right, didn't help us much here. Oh, we're paying we're paying 13K in railways, power plants, and ports. Let's take a look at that. Now, which one? So the one in Bosnia. Okay, here we go. So they're not utilizing their PMs here. Oh, how are we on all of these goods? Ooh, we got a lot of tools now. All right, so this should be a profitable railroad now. And screw. Oh, no, that's already in there. Okay, good. So we don't need to subsidize that. Slovenia, yep, doesn't look like they're utilizing anything. So utilize the rails, my friends. Damn, we don't have anything else here. No. Well, either way, we don't need to subsidize it. All right. Let's see what they're doing. Oh yeah, not that. Ooh, okay. So this one we might need to do. We're only paying $221 for this, though. Oh my god, this is a lot. Okay. Alright, let's do this quick. Yeah, Montenegro's not utilizing anything. I can already tell. Oh my god. Use the stuff. What were they doing in all these countries? All right. This one. What else can we do? Oh, we got some opium. Very nice. All right, they should be okay. Yeah, they're not utilizing anything. Oh, they're using tanker cars. That's good. Okay, yeah, this one will be tough. We'll keep subsidizing that one. How much are we paying, though? Oh, 76 pounds? That's fine. Croatia, why are we even subsidizing that? Banat, yep, they're not utilizing anything. Although it looks like this isn't really... God, the AI's use of these PMs is just ridiculous. Yeah, we're not going to subsidize that. Slavonia, oh my god. Honestly, I should have just done a global change for everything. All right, we don't need 2 railways here. Clearly not. And then the last one, Eastern Serbia. Let's see. A lot of work fixing up a million new states. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Now you guys can hire up. Oh, were they not even being subsidized? Okay, so we got rid of that. Power plants. Well, I can tell you what I'll do for power plants. I'm just going to go to the urban buildings. or urban centers and switch everything to electric lights. And then we're gonna just mass stop subsidizing them. Oh, and we'll also go to logging camps. Switch those over. Gonna be a nice change of view for the flashbang White of the Frostland with the dark sky falling ash and red lava. Yeah, take my money. That's right. That's right. I know. Actually, was gonna go buy it, then I forgot. Last time I had bought the package, so I already have it. I was gonna give them my money again. The ports. I'm not going to go through all of them, but we're not going to subsidize them right now. All right. So subsidies are down. We're making money on the treaties. Interest payments are fairly low, I guess. I think this next DLC, besides naval and character mechanics, is content for Japan. Yeah, the second one is for Russia and Eastern Europe, and the third is for China and a bit of Korea. Yeah. So this one will be all about Japan. But I wonder if there's going to be like some other one or two smaller places connected with Japan in the area there. But yeah, I have a feeling that it's pretty much all going to be Japan, which is fine. I would love to play as Japan on stream. All right, we're not going to switch all that over. We still are in the red, though. Oh, God, come on. Oh, why do we have 12% tax waste in our capital here? We got a lot of turmoil. Oh, yeah, maybe this would be why. Yeah, a lot from being conquered, but that shouldn't be affecting... That shouldn't be affecting here. Oh! We're slightly below the minimum expected standard of living. All right. Are we not paying any wage subsidies? Could have swore we had something. No, we have no Social Security. All right, we're going to move to that next. Because we'll pay money, but it'll lower the amount of turmoil and stuff. This is what I meant by checking the infrastructure. Whenever you annex a lot of new provinces, you got to update their PMs. Yeah. I kind of underestimated that, didn't I? A lot of stuff there. What do we got here? The socialist movement. All right, it's not very strong. It's not going to take much. And they're not at 100% activism. Yeah, the amount of radicals in our country, though. Law progressed to voting. You can also check the mines in new provinces can switch to condenser engines. I should probably do that globally, right? I mean, we have a lot of stuff, but it'll put people in better jobs, which will lower a lot of the turmoil and everything. We could make our own oil. We could do that. All right. Yeah, the iron mines. Let's get this stuff all pretty cheap. Actually, here's what we'll do. We'll do barbed wire so that everybody's on barbed wire, and then electric fences for whoever has it. Oh, actually, no, I don't want to do that globally for the sawmills, but I do want to go to rail for everyone. Oh, do we... We don't have any local sulfur. Yikes. Okay. You know, that would make the council better, having a steward standing there above all, like in the trailer, instead of never being present anywhere. Yeah. I think actually, maybe it would depend on how much power the steward has. The more power he has, you start to see them standing above everybody. That would be pretty cool. Sokolu Kirchasik, leader of the intelligentsia, has made a remarkable play for power in the capital in order to secure a spot for intelligentsia within the government. However, it's not entirely clear if they should be rewarded for their novel tactics. Yeah, let's give the intelligentsia some power. The intelligentsia demand the promotion of Brigadier General Ladko Benin, touting his history of loyal and effective service. Yeah, sure. Why not? Actually, you know, we should have a lot more military as well, shouldn't we? All right. As the flames of revolution encroach on Severna-Trachea, a violent strike has engulfed the Plovdiv food industries. Fearing escalation and a further loss of profits, a cabal of Yugoslavian shareholders have petitioned the government for immediate aid, offering the assistance of off-duty Yugoslavian gendarmes stationed across the border. Maybe I'm being really, really dumb, and that's not how that's said. So, the socialist movement here... Yeah, we don't want to raise their activism. This will lower the revolution bar. This will lower it a little bit, but it'll add activism. This will add 10 activism. Severna-Trachea minus 30% manufacturing industries throughput. But we lower their activism for 25% for 5 years. This is not a very strong revolution. So I don't want to lose 30% of the manufacturing industry's throughput for 2 years. I'd rather just take this. We'll lose 10 prestige for 5 years, but, you know, whatever. Damn. Yeah, 86% now. Maybe I'll come to regret that, but it's not a very strong revolution. You tell me if I'm too into Frostpunk and not at all into Victoria 3. I will not take offense. I'm sorry. It will happen again. No problems. No problems. Frostpunk 2 is worthy of the enthusiasm. Oh. Gendarmes. Oh, okay. But it was lowercase. Is that a place or is that a... What is that? Because the G was lowercase, so it's not a location. Not quite sure what it is. Oh, all right, we got vulcanization. Oh, yeah, you know what our problem is? As usual, the private sector is not utilizing enough. We're on laissez-faire. You know, I don't think I really know. Well, all right, we're finally not in the red. We have free trade. Revolutionary sympathizers have begun to agitate for anti-government causes in the barracks in Croatia. Yeah, we'll take this. The Yugoslavian market has grown famous worldwide for being welcoming and open to foreign trade. Yeah, let's get trade advantage for exports going. So this should help our trade centers get back on track now. Oh yeah, so now, oop. Let's get some old age pension. We'll lose a little bit of the workforce ratio. I always forget about that. Now let's do it. We also have a lot of bureaucracy, so we can start incorporating more places again. Oh, I don't think I ever noticed this about unifications. So Bosnia was supported our unification, and we don't have to incorporate them. Something to think about for future unifications. I don't think I ever really noticed that. If they support the unification, you won't have to spend bureaucracy to incorporate them. Oh, French internal police / soldiers. Ah, okay. Gendarmes. Interesting. Okay, cool. Good thing the DLCs are coming to console at the same time as PC. Yeah, now that it's on console, definitely. It'll definitely be worth it. I was going to say I haven't tried Frostpunk 2 on console yet, but I have it on PC. But it'd be interesting to try on console since I played Frostpunk 1 all on console. Now, what is the damn deal here? I mean, well, we're actually getting a pretty good weekly addition to the investment pool here. How are our companies doing? Yeah, that one is, it is what it is. Oh, yeah, we still haven't reached prosperity. Oh, yeah, we haven't reached prosperity, and I think it's mainly because... Oh, no, the steel mills. Trachea. Oh, no, they're good. The tooling workshops in eastern Serbia. God, the zoom in on this mouse is killing me. Let's see, do we want to negotiate with anybody here? Yeah, let's try the petite bourgeoisie. Prominent petite bourgeoisie meet in Sophia's finest cafe to discuss old age pension. The right leverage, perhaps their opinions could be swayed. Oh, hell yeah, veterans pensions. We got extra training rate. Let's add that. Easy peasy. lemon squeezy on that one. Oh, you guys. We just need more money in the investment pool. Private sector got drained by your not building during the war. Well, no, it was always bad though. We've never really had a good investment pool in this run. I mean, it's true, yeah, us not building during the war definitely didn't help. It didn't help. But I'll have to go back and look at the VODs. I don't feel like we ever, even before the war, I don't think we had a very good investment pool. But it actually, so it's starting though. We're starting to see a rise here, yeah. The weekly income to the investment pool is starting to go up here. So we got that. You know, we could use some gold mines. Actually, yeah, let's build some oil. Let's do that. The thing I've noticed is that this DLC, Breach of Trust, seems to be a combination of On the Edge and Fall of Winterhome from the first game. Oh. You know, your city being doomed, Winterhome, finding another city to help you conquer On the Edge. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, actually. I'm interested to see how adding a volcano into that. Obviously, it'll create devastation, but I wonder if there's going to be events to help you harness energy and power, which would be, and just generally heat. A social club popular with the educated classes held a salon in Sofia with Bogdan Rajic speaking in favor of old age pension as an honored guest. We could use a full 10. Minimum expected standard. No, let's just take this. Now, we also don't have a lot of construction points. Oh, look at Slovenia, though. That is not a place to build. Let's pause here. Let's rethink this. Minus 95% construction efficiency is not what we want to do. So we'll let Bosnia build up there. We can do more construction here. It's not really what we need at the moment, though. Let's take a look at basic goods here. Yeah, paper we could use more of. Why don't we do that? Can always use more paper. Yeah, Eastern Serbia. That's where we're going to build. Montenegro, too. Let's do that before the oil rigs. Yeah, they don't have a lot of construction inefficiency there, so let's do that. We'll finish the construction that was before it. And then we'll do the paper, and then we'll do the oil. Well, apparently the story is you've used the geothermal too much, and that's... Oh, what is awaken the volcano? Oh, interesting. So you've abused the natural resources, and now it's coming back at you. As I sit here today in New Jersey under a freeze warning in April. That sounds about right. The private sector investment pool was small, but got crushed during Unification War. Yeah, you need to build much more. 1918, yeah, 300 construction. Yeah, I know. We actually, and part of the problem is we got rid of some construction for the war in order to not get reach default. I think what we'll do We don't have a lot of people here. We have 56,000 unemployed. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at the private sector now building. Though suddenly their income is way down. All right, let's do this because we need people to be able to start buying things. So if we can keep taxes at normal, that will help us here. Is everybody getting along in your Yugoslavia? Pretty much, pretty much. Because everybody is pretty... I mean, we have a lot of cultures now that are primary, which really opens the net for shared traits and stuff like that. So, yeah, the lowest acceptance anybody really has is 40. Korea, we actually have a lot of Korean people. Interestingly. Oh yeah, we do also want to annex Albania at some point. Alright, and then next we'll get the annex. Oh yeah, how's this going? I forgot about the Ottomans too. I would love to protectorate them. Nobody will really care about it. We could get income from that. The Voice of Skopje, a popular newspaper read by the petite bourgeoisie class across Yugoslavia, has published an article by Bogdan Roshk advocating for the inaction of old age pension. Well, petite bourgeoisie are already happy, so we'll take this. Oh, yeah. Now, we had that Orthodox agitator. I'd love to make this person... Damn, the labor movement not pressured yet by the Orthodox movement. Okay. Daniel Penchov has made overtures to the rural folk for electoral support to the Conservative Party. Zahari Kalev has at least acknowledged the talks. All right, who do we... This is going to be a pretty important election, I feel like, since we're now Yugoslavia. Who do we want to win this? I don't really want the rural folk in power, but they have negative momentum, so that's good. The Radical Party would be nice. Conservative Party, I wouldn't really care for. Political strength of aristocrats and farmers, though. Well, they're at negative 44. We can give them a plus 20, and I think we'll be okay. Finally, heat punk. Wait, frost plus heat equals... Oh no, it's all steampunk. Yeah. Full circle back to steampunk, right? What's going on here? French positivist revolt. Yeah, no, we're not going to get involved in that. The game shows you acceptance from a strategic perspective, but in practice, 40 acceptance is still on the open prejudice level. Yeah, worse than second-class citizens. So even on multiculturalism, Half your pops have it hard. Well, but that's just their cultural acceptance. Remember, all of these guys also have a religious acceptance. So, like, let's take a look at Korean here. Yeah, so 40, but let's take a look at their laborers. So they actually have 37, which would put them... Oh, yeah, level 2, level 2. Yeah, the thing is, though, once you get to multiculturalism and total separation, there's not much more you can do about that unless we move to subjecthood. But subjecthood, like, wouldn't help Koreans living here because they're not in their homelands or anything. Now, if we could... No, yeah, that's right, converting pops. We could make a push to try to convert people and then go to freedom of conscience. They would get more acceptance from religion if they were converted to Orthodox. But yeah, not much. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, not everybody is having it good. But I don't think there's much we can do about it. The eyes of the electorate have turned to the candidates that seek to acquire a position at the head of government. As the election approaches, voters debate who would provide the best leadership for Yugoslavia. I suppose we could still put down some promote national values and assimilate people. So there's always that. The Christian Party. I guess we'll go the Communist Party here between all of these options. It's why all the posts I see, look at my utopia of this game, I see don't convince me fully because more than half the pops still have, yeah, post-reconstruction-like treatment. Yeah. Oh, damn. I played right over the break here. I hope I didn't miss... the ad break. Nope, I caught it just in time. All right, we're at the hour mark. So we are going to take a quick 90-second break. Pay homage to the gods of ads here. Oh, Emperor Renard. Okay, you did it. Take a drink. I'll do it right after the break so that we don't get hit by the ad here. So 90 seconds and we'll be right back. All right. And we're back. And we're back. Let's see here. All right. Emperor Renard, redeemed to take a drink. Cheers, my friend. To Frostpunk 2. All right. Let's get this underway. Oop. Nope, we don't want to get rid of that. Okay. Stay hydrated. It's a lot of text to read from good old Emperor Renard. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Sadly, there's no way to increase the maximum acceptance. Yeah, even with the most permissive laws for the most different pops, closest you get is getting everybody the same faith, like you said. Yeah. I suppose to, like, okay, I always am trying to find a good reason to go to state atheism. I've never really found a good reason for it, right? Because if you look, plus 15 acceptance from the state religion, you get more for state religion. You get more from freedom of conscience. But see, I think what makes state atheism good is that yeah, you get -10 acceptance from religious trait groups, -25 acceptance from no shared religious traits. I guess here you don't get a hit to it, but it gives you more conversion. So I feel like if you have a country that has a ton of different religions like this, although no, see, that's the thing I guess I don't get about it. Plus 15 acceptance from the state religion, but you get that from total separation. See, I guess, yeah, I was thinking maybe this will be a way to get more people. I guess it's really just a way to get more religious acceptance, but lower the church. I guess, but if you go total separation, you still are going to lower the power of the church. I don't know. That is something I would love to ask the devs. What is the actual purpose of state atheism? I still don't really... It's the one thing in the game I'm like, I really don't see the benefit of it, other than roleplay reasons. Bogdan Rajk has embarked upon a dedicated campaign to organize the poor urban workers in eastern Serbia, shaping them into a cohesive and powerful pro-social democratic party voting bloc. I don't really want to give a lot of stuff to them. Oh, -5% political strength and wealth. Yeah, there you go. But then again, you're not very accepting if you push everybody to be your faith. Yeah, that's true, right? That's very true. Wow. Oh! Oh, hey, George. Hello, hello. Is that a good wow or a bad wow? Hello, hello. Oh, J-Makers, what's up, my friends? Good to see you. How is it going? Hope you're having yourself a good Tuesday. Didn't we have an event just spark up? No? Okay. For now, state atheism is just for roleplay, since everything it can do, the other laws do better. Yeah, the devout are counter with separation. Acceptance and authority can be done with consciousness. Yeah, but I just find it so odd that they have a whole law just for, like, RP purposes. Plus, you can't even do an atheist religious congregation. Oh, yeah, use religious schools unless people want to migrate because you treat it as a new faith no other country has. Yeah, yeah, this is true. I'm pretty sure the name is pronounced Royce. Oh, Royce. I think the J is pronounced like a Y. Ah, interesting. Okay, okay. The local river banks have burst in Bosnia, destroying homes and taking lives. Yeah, I mean, at this point, let's take less devastation. 16K government expenses for 2 years. Add it to the tab, my friends. Which laws have you already applied? Well, we can take a look at the book of laws here. There's not much else we really are going to change. I suppose we'll go to commercialized agriculture. But after we get old age pension, I mean, I suppose we go protected speech. We go to workers' protections. There's a couple things, but nothing like, nothing big. General Benin has made public statements in support of the Conservative Party, bringing into question the political neutrality of the military. Oh, yes. So what's this guy's deal? He's an armed forces Republican. Right now the armed forces are moderate. This person is giving them 5% strength, nothing else. And what would this guy give them? He's a grifter. Yeah, nothing else if he was the head of an IG. I don't want more radicals. Where are we with the Conservative Party? Yeah, we could afford to give... Ooh, 20%. Yeah, I'd rather they not get plus 20% momentum. Let's just make him the head of the party. And once again, budget-wise, we're hurting. Going well. Glad Trump did a Taco Tuesday. That is right. That is right. Thank the Lord that happened. Oh, we're subventing guns? Yeah, we don't need to do that. Ooh, our budget has taken a dump here. I guess I underestimated how much we were really getting off tariffs, maybe? Goods for the government buildings. Goods for military buildings. Yeah. See, I feel like free trade kind of messed us up a little bit. I'm starting to not really be a fan of free trade. Bogdan Royce's attendance at a bourgeois fundraising banquet in Sofia has led to an uptick in funds promoting old age pension. Yeah, we'll take that. What do you think about implementing a technocracy? Yeah, you know, I've never really... oh, no. No. What am I doing? I've never actually done a full-on run with technocracy before. Yeah, so we got another company. That's not bad. That's not bad. Right now, I take anything that give my investment pool more money. Oh, interesting. We'd automatically go to appointed bureaucrats. Oh, interesting. This will cause parties to disappear. Huh. Oh, what happened here? The Communist Party won. Yeah, I mean, we get the extra company, right? But... yeah, we could really use a legitimate government here. Might as well throw them in. I would love to not be on manufacturing tax income here, on tax avoidance. Parliamentary Republic. Yeah, Parliamentary Republic is better than Presidential Republic. We got Presidential Republic automatically when we got independence from the Ottomans early on, so we just kind of stuck with it. Oh, and okay. I don't really care so much about that, because we're going to be annexing you guys very soon. Actually, we could absolve the obligation. Make you like us more. We're already at 50. Might as well hold on to it. Losing money on treaties. Oh, did we take a turn on that? Oh, no, we're making money. A very small amount, but... Zeppelins. All right, that's good. Yeah, it's the construction goods. I mean, that's what it is. All right, but now we're getting a lot of investment pool money back. Developing an allergy to free trade is key to protecting sovereignty. I'm evolving, as they say. Yeah, we just need this private queue to bump up. We're at 166k here. Dissidents in Slovenia. Oh, progressive voting. Dissidents in Slovenia have announced plans for a major march around government offices in the near future. Oh. No, I guess not. I guess they're not going to do that. All right, well, things are moving here. The Benin airship has been selected as a very special venue for an upper-class ball. The most distinct members of the nation have expressed their opinions on this grandiose machine. Trade capacity. Or... we might get closer to getting off tax avoidance. So we'll take this. All right, so we're starting to move up there. This... the combustion engine. We can start doing some automotive industries. That would be nice. So then, yeah, next, let's add in corporate governance. Get another company going. Do film, because we're trying to get more prestige. I don't think there's anything here that will help us. Well, I mean, yeah, if we got these better ships, we'd have more naval power projection. But we really could use, yeah, more more of this stuff. We getting tech spread on steam turbine? No. Oh, we've maxed out. Hey, this might be a first for me. I'm maxed out on innovation. Although that's mainly because our literacy is so damn bad. How is that? We just need a little bit more bureaucracy. There we go. Although that bumped us into the red. Whoops. You know, we should just go to no colonial affairs. Get that extra acceptance from a homeland. We would have better acceptance here. That would put them at 65 here. Yeah, that would bump them into level 4. I think we're going to do that next. After, because we're not colonizing anywhere anymore. And that'll get us a little bit more bureaucracy back. After old age pension, we're going to go to no colonial affairs. Hey, Java, what's up? What's up? How did editing go? It went well. It went well. I made progress. I didn't finish the video yet, but I'm slowly getting there. Slowly but surely. How are you doing? How was the rest of the day? No university. No. We have plenty of universities. I'm at the innovation cap, which I rarely am ever at. Yeah, that's true. More education will also help with assimilation. Yeah, that's a good point. So yeah, it'll be worth it. How are we on the? Okay, yeah. So everybody should be incorporated. Oh, 3 more months there. 3 more months. So in 3 months, the rest of the country is incorporated. All right, we have old age pension. Oh, good. You know, we now have the rural folk in government. This is the time to do it. Let's go no colonial affairs. The military will be a little pissed about it, but that'll be fine for now. All right, we've got a full construction queue here, but we're still hurting. If we didn't have these unrealized taxes, man. Do we have any taxation capacity problems? So that's the only one. All right. Now, despite what our budget is looking like, we're actually now kind of okay. We're back down to about 50% debt. And actually, we'd have less of an interest payment if these guys are a little bit happier. Ooh, if we could bump this up, we'd get the treasury bonds. We lose 10% on the interest payments. It wouldn't really pay for itself, though. So let's bump these up. I wish I wasn't in an authority gap here. I'm getting spoiled with these German states. Going to a country with traditionalism and serfdom is gonna make me puke. Wait, what is that in reference to? What do you mean? Yeah, I'm doing better. Oh, I have a stuffed nose, so I got the call to work again tomorrow, but I gotta stop by the manager about that position. So wish me luck. Ah! Good luck, my friend. Cheers to you. Good luck. I forgot about that. I hope that goes well. I really hope it does. Now, I would love to establish a colonial administration. We could go after Sokoto. We're not really in a fight. Oh, the French took them? Damn it, France. Although, yeah, France is not terribly powerful. But is it worth it at this point? Oh, look at this, the Union of South Africa. You don't see that all the time. Now, we could also subjugate the Ottomans here. I keep coming back to this. Yeah, how much of our economy do they own? Not much. So, it would put us over our infamy cap. It doesn't look like anybody, though, would get involved in this. And I feel like one of our armies we wouldn't even have to mobilize. Pretty much all the German miners and Prussia stuff off with good laws. Oh, nice, nice. Wait, who are you? Wait, so who exactly are you playing with? All right, let's take a save. I think we're gonna subjugate the Ottomans. We'll get some money out of it if we can lower their autonomy one more level at some point. It will also bring them into our power block. And it'll also bring them into our market. Alright, we'll see here. I mean, this might be a horrible idea, but we'll see. So we'll put them at the front here. We'll take our National Guard, put them at the front. Now their market access point is probably... Oh, maybe not. Ah, see, it's a good... No. No, that's for the Egyptians. Their market access should be here, but I don't see... Oh my... Wait. For the British... Are they isolationists or something? No. Am I crazy? I don't see their market access point. The Ionian Islands is British. They have their own market. Huh. That's kind of crazy. Well, what we'll do is we're still going to move our navies over here. Oh, there's nobody in this. Are they, like, just not... Oh, they got a little bit here. Okay. Might not even be worth our navies moving. We'll go there. We'll put our convoy raider over here. Alright. Moved from Württemberg, Goblin up South Germany to Hesse, trying to take on Prussia. Very nice. I was just actually thinking earlier today, I haven't done it in a long time, trying to take one of the German miners and unifying Germany as them. I might have to try that, because I was thinking about it earlier and now you're mentioning it. Maybe it's a sign. A wave of workers' strikes inspired by the reactionary movement have racked industries in eastern Serbia. Striking workers have joined protests in several cities across the region. Ah, malaria prevention. Ooh, man. This sucks. I hate this option. Alright, we'll do that. Yugoslavia's growing colonial empire in Africa, along with new means to prevent malaria, has made us a serious contender for colonial control of the continent. Yeah, we're a little late to this party. Control 7 or more states in Africa through unincorporated states or subjects. Yeah. This is not really something we're going to be able to do. And yeah, bad budget here. But it'll be worth it to subjugate the Ottomans, since we started the series as one of their subjects. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah. I have to say, I haven't actually ever... Well, I've never unified Germany as one of the miners, but I also have never fully done a full run. I've started it and tried it, and then, like, given up on the run, been like, I'm not doing this anymore. So it's been a while. I need to sit down and actually dedicate myself to it. But yeah, I do remember it being extremely hard. Oh, look at that. We could... Honestly, I don't even think we need these guys mobilized. Let's save the money. Let's save the money. We'll just have the main army. Bad budget. Bad. Wax on nose with rolled up newspaper. Bad budget. Bad. Don't be in the red budget. What is this 16K? What did... Oh, yeah. I remember now. The flood relief. How much more time do we have on that? 19 months. Trench works. So we won't... Let's upgrade the people who are not... Oh. We got artillery in that army. We've got cavalry here. All right, we won't move people around yet, but... Yeah, we'll upgrade you guys, and we'll upgrade you guys. That will raise our prestige. We're still nowhere near Germany. Oh, I forgot to be checking if anybody's going to join in on this. They're not. That's good. How are we with Albania here? We're moving along. We're moving along. Lacustrine Bantu people are being attacked and killed by some members of the Bosniak people in Montenegro. Jeez, people. Lose 5% authority. No, because that's going to mean more radicals. We've got a real radical problem. Basically have to use Austria or Prussia to your advantage, which is hard if they don't get angry at each other early enough. Yeah. Yeah, I figure the best German minor to use, like to form Germany if you're not going to do Austria or Prussia, I imagine would be Bavaria, right? Bavaria seems to be the best, not Prussia or Austria. German minor. Or at least the strongest. Alright. The investment pool is like creeping up. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Okay, the investment pool is now... Woof. Look at that. It's jumped up a lot. They actually have things queued finally. Imagine that. What was meant as routine speech about the merits of no colonial affairs by Zari Kalev has quickly devolved into a public relations disaster for the rural folk. Yeah, we'll take the setback and get plus 10% on this. I wonder what the trade unions would want here. Amid much shouting, insults, and regrettable turns of phrase, several paths have emerged that would convince the trade unions to allow no colonial affairs to pass. Yeah, we'll do political concessions on that. Oh, we need to add more building. What do we need? Yeah, Bavaria is the easy one. Got the whole military supply chain in Bayern. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at it earlier today. I'm like, wow, you really have... It's 2 states, which is nice. So you're not a single state, unlike the rest of the German miners. And I was looking at Bayern. You have, like, all the goods you need there. Yeah, we still could use more coal. Oh, rubber. Let's start building rubber in Benin, my friends. You got people there. We also need more coal. Is there any type of luxury good? Oh yeah, telephones. We can build those now, right? No. Oh, no. We're still researching that. Oh, porcelain. We're importing all of it. We can make some money on that. I think all of our glassworks I have going towards... Oh, God. Yeah, I gotta go through all of these PMs at some point here. So is anybody... Yeah, most of these places are not making... How are we doing on glass? We've got a big surplus of it, so... Yeah, now we got a big surplus. You know, we could do some fine art, actually. Let's do some arts academies. Let's see what that did to fine art. Yeah. Let's build our own. Yeah, but not. Let's do some there. Alright. So we got some stuff to build. But as Bavaria, if Prussia kicks you out of the Zollverein early, you're screwed. Oh. I forget what you get with that. What do they start out with in that power block? I mean, we're way far in... Oh. We're way far into the game now, but... A trade league. Oh, yeah, so you're in their market. This actually isn't a bad power block to be in here. Let's see. Oh, look at... Oh, yeah, Portugal. I forgot we were working on Portugal. I wonder if there's anything else we can do with them. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do that for 10 years. Can get them in there. Aw, Portugal. Can we renegotiate other ones? Ooh, no. They really don't like this treaty. Oh, no, this is from renegotiating the other one. You can keep the trade league as Prussia. Just a good power block and already starts with useful things like police giving you authority. Yeah. Yeah, that's the dance. Prussia can destroy you if you are inland. Emergency transit rate treaties suck. Yeah, that's true. You end up giving away everything for them because you need them. What else can we do here? Is there anything they want from us? We could also use more engines. God, they really want fine art here, huh? Let's just try to send the deal to them one more time, see if they take it again. May 5th. No? Alright, whatever. 92. Come on, come on, come on. Tooling workshops here. Not here. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. So let's do this. This will probably get us to prosperity, right? Let's see what happens when we update the week. God, the global productivity is 30? Oops. Like, my lord. There we go. We'll just get them up to prosperity and then we'll go back and put that stuff down. You're still using wooden tools. I don't think not in the places we had. I haven't updated all the PMs yet, but we're moving down on the PMs right now just so we can get to 100 prosperity. So in 5 weeks, if everything holds where it is, then I'm going to go in and just do a global change. All right. Construction sector. Oh, look at this construction sector. All right. Finally. We're moving. Yeah, Portugal wants nothing to do with me. Other than that one treaty we already have. Ah, come on. What happened? What happened? What happened? We were moving. We were moving. Oh yeah, wait. We don't have the rubber yet. Let's do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Two Sicilies is about to call us into a war with Germany. God, what is their infamy like? The whole world. Oh, Russia just joined their side. Make them lose 25% prestige? What would that do to them? So that would be about, what? 1,200, about 1,500. Let's put them about 46. Still wouldn't get us close to them in terms of prestige. Problem is, Russia never really helps when they join into wars. Ah, they back down. This is a scary Germany in this run, I have to say. It is satisfying reading X and seeing all the worst public figures in the U.S. disappointed and mad that we're not doing war crimes, yeah, on behalf of a war criminal mafia. I know. It's just like, have we lost our damn minds? Like, it should be grounds for impeachment to say what he said this morning about another country when you are the president. In any other time, like that's just not acceptable. Laura Loomer is mad. Things are going great. What a nutcase she is. Yeah, I just don't. I don't know. You know, actually, we can afford more construction now. All right. You know, no colonial fairs. Woot woot. Let's head that way. Why is Russia damaging relations? I gave you Dobruja. Shouldn't you, like, be cool with me now? Surprised Two Sicilies hasn't yet made a move to unify Italy. I would argue that Lord Loomer is always mad in the British sense. This is a very good point. That's that's her secret, Cap. She's the mad all the time. All right. We're at 1 million now. We've got a huge private sector. We might actually be able to deficit spend now. Look at Portugal. If we're going to let you build like that in our country, you damn well better join our power block. That's all the leverage we're going to be able to get out of them. What is their deal? Like, are they... Yeah, let's improve relations here. Oh yeah, lobbies. How much would a lobby cost us? 30k? Nah. I don't want to do that. When do we get another mandate? 11 weeks. What should we take? I wonder if the construction thing is the thing we want now. Oops. So we need to be number 3 or higher for that. If we went to this, war exhaustion from casualties, I'm hoping to not go to too much war anymore. Actually, I might switch the construction one for the companies one. Because the thing is, for company, or for construction, well, eventually we would move to the United Construction Conglomerate, but we already have a company doing both tools and steel. So I might just go to the company one. Free movement, we were talking about earlier, wouldn't be bad either. To get us more people. Although, actually, no, we have a ton of peasants now, so we don't really need the free movement as much. Representing his constituents in the rural folk, Zahari Kalev has issued a formal petition to the Yugoslavian government to pass guaranteed liberties. You know... I think we could go back to that now. Because again, I now don't think we're going to be doing too much more war. We can lose the conscripts. Sure, let's do it. Now let's just be a beacon of freedom. Oops, oops. Yeah, definitely one of the most insane people. I don't think even half of the likes she gets on X are real people. Yeah, probably not. I don't think anything on X anymore is majority human. It's just all rampant with bots and AI. That's why I'm only on Blue Sky. I am on Blue Sky. But I am not on X. You will not find me there. But it is still a major platform. Oh, so we're now producing quite a bit of rubber. Oh, and we got the mandate. We're exporting a lot of it, but we can... damn it. See, I'd like to... What we really need to do, actually, is just export some of these tools. Let's put a subvention on this. But we can start with the textile mills, then, for the rubber. Well, yeah, we don't want to move everything to elastics. Oof. Yeah, so these guys will just move to elastics. And then we'll try to start moving these out. You can always annex Albania and Macedonia if you need more pops. Yeah, we are gonna annex Albania. That's the goal with them. We're almost there. Oh, I forgot Greece was our subject. Whoops. Sorry, Greece. Yeah, we'll grant you investment rights. Oh, damn. Who are they getting support independence from? Actually, I can't tell. Oh, from Germany. Germany. Oh yeah, if once our infamy goes below 25, that'll start coming down. Close the tooling workshop in... Oh, yeah. Is that... Okay, 90. Let's take a look. Where is it? Yeah, this one is bad. Although... Oh, there we go. But all this stuff is weighted, so like these do a lot more for our prosperity than some of these things. Although, yeah, we now have the rubber. So moving generally to... those might be better. Ah, the combustion engine. Hell yeah, let's get some automotive industries going. Did you lose the land you had north of... Yeah. When we were in the midst of the war to unify the unification play, Russia made a threat that either I give them Dobruja or we go to war. And I was like, you know what, just take it. I don't want to deal with that headache right now. I can't afford a war with Russia right now, so I gave it to them. Yeah, Germany is bound and determined to ruin this run. I cannot believe it. Can't believe it. Ooh. Wow. I feel like this hour flew by. We're at the 2-hour mark already. All right. We do have to take a quick 90-second break. Wow, I feel like I just took the break. It's been an hour though. All right, so we're gonna take a quick 90-second break, and we will be right back. And we're back. And we're back, and we're back. All right. And one thing I'll be happy for when I get back to my regular streaming location is a bathroom that's much closer to my streaming location. Can never quite get back in the 90 seconds. All right. All right, so something we're going to do here is we're going to look through all these PMs, because also we could be using more tools. Like any PM that uses more tools is getting used. I want to hold off on that stuff, though. We'll hold off on the automatic irrigation for now. But yeah, Steam Donkey. Steam Donkey abound. Yeah. That's a vicious Germany. It is, right? It just so is. I won't mind if you would play with the mods that let you automate production methods. The bigger you are, the easier it is to forget micro. Yeah, to micro them. And you end up with problems that just need updated methods. It's not a bad idea. Right. I've heard people talk about those. I also never utilize the automatic expansion of buildings enough. Ooh, chainsaws. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, we will utilize that. Let's utilize that. Alright, now what can we do? Yeah, I do want to update everything in the urban centers here. Let's see, furniture. Yeah, we don't... Let's look at the ones that are making fancy furniture. We'll have them do precision tools. Oh yeah, we'll do rotary valve engine abound. So, this will also help us raise standard of living. We'll finally just switch those over. We don't need to be exporting that stuff anymore. Shipyards, yep. The steel mills, yep. Oh, yeah, the tools we'll work on in a second. All right. Oh, man. We're gonna have to activate another army. All right. We'll call you guys in. You go to that front. Oh, we should be lowering, this now. Oh, we're going to be. Okay, good. All right, so that should take care of that. So how we doing here? Awfully. Okay. Oh, that's right. I kind of ruined... I forgot about the steel mills. Okay, okay. Hold on. Let's go back to the steel mills here. Just go to hand assembly everywhere. See what happens when we update the week. Here we go. Heavy usage of trenches in Trabzon by somebody has turned the land into a blasted hellscape. The stalemate cannot last forever, but it's not clear what the best way forward is. Ooh, tech spread on stormtroopers or defense in depth. Plus 10% army defense. Yeah, we'll take defense in depth. All right. So we need more government admin. Let's make sure everybody's on standardized filing cabinets. We're still a little bit away from getting telephones, so... We're getting 3% tax waste. Oh, what happened here? The recent expansion of rubber plantations in Benin has yielded extremely promising results. Yugoslavia threatens to lead the world in rubber production. Hell yeah. What's the... Oh, the Brit Diplo play in the Balkans. What's happened? Oh, the Ionian Islands. There's a liberal revolt. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's on Albania there, right? No, it's right here. All right, let's build up the arts academies. Investment pool went down a little bit more. So let's finish off all the construction sectors there. Oh, nice. Let's put the construction sectors to the top. And now, let's take a look at our new subject. So let's improve relations. Give you investment rights. Why not? We'll give you knowledge sharing. Yeah, and we'll go from there. All right. You know, we haven't taken a save, actually. Oh, I guess we saved right before that war. But just in case. Be nice if we had more influence to generate more leverage. Cloud store. That's not good. Okay, hold on. Oh, we don't need Cuba Stream 2 since we have Cuba Stream 1. Oh, and Persia, we can get rid of that. I really forget to clean out these cloud saves sometimes. All right. I'd expect my geography to be better than it is for the amount of map games I play. Yeah. What was it? There was some show we were watching. The show made a joke. They were talking about Orban. And they were like, I bet you can't even point out where Hungary is on this map. And I'm like, oh, I can. I stare at it almost every night. Oh, can you annex Albania yet? Let's check out. Ooh, so close. Oh, we have a truce with them for 2 more years. I didn't realize that. All right. So we have their liberty desire down, but we got to wait until 1923. Greece, though, still is not going down. Although, yeah, they have that support independence from Germany. Oh, we never took that mandate. So let's switch to the companies. Let's see if I did anything here. Raise it up a little bit. Can we support separatism? No, we can't. I don't know if it exists. Oh yeah, just making a hypothetical. I know EU5 is something similar. Yeah. But as soon as somebody asks me something about Middle or South Africa, I know Zip. Yeah. Yeah, Europe and North America is on lockdown. Middle East is getting there, and Asia is parts good and parts bad. Yeah, that's kind of how I am with Asia, too. Parts good, parts bad. Kind of depends. I feel like my geography with North and South America and Europe is good. And mostly all of Africa. Maybe some of Central Africa a little bit. Maybe Indonesia a little bit. But I think mainland Asia I'm pretty good. All right. Now let's lower taxes here, so that we can start maybe getting some loyalists back. And let's increase construction a little bit more. Oh, the little company that could. If you're ever going to get there. I think your bureaucracy gets fixed with more government buildings and updated production methods, and authority can be helped with the third tier, the police mandate. Yeah, that's true. The police mandate would be helpful for that. But at least we're in the positive now. Especially east of India is a tough place. Yeah, that's true. That's true. East of India is a little bit fuzzy. Just a bit. We're almost there. Almost there. Paradox games help me with geography on top of being interested in history. Yeah, I didn't know Romania existed until I played Hearts of Iron 4. Yeah. Something I always found interesting was I didn't know anything that there was a thing called the Great Game between Russia and Great Britain until that came out in Victoria 3 here, which is so fascinating to me because it sounds exactly like what the Cold War was between Russia and the United States. And so it was one of those moments where I was like, wow, history just always repeats. The Cold War wasn't really new. The same thing happened 100 years earlier. All right. Company finally reached prosperity. All right, so now all three of them are at prosperity. So now we're just going to go to those tooling workshops. Do that. But we do need more rubber now. So maybe that wasn't the thing to do. Yeah, we could use more rubber, huh? The recent expansion of oil rigs in oh man, I forgot what you told me, Glenn. Vojvodina. Vojvodina has boosted confidence in Yugoslavia's future as an oil producer. South America, I just get confused by Uruguay and Paraguay. Yeah. History does repeat. Yep. Middle America is really forgotten, though. Nothing interesting happens except for Panama. Oh, Middle America. I thought you meant like... I thought you meant like Middle America. Because that's in the U.S., this is what we actually refer to this as Middle America. Oh, look at the Mexican Empire. Yeah, like Central America. The great game is why Afghanistan has that weird thing that sticks out to China. Oh, as a buffer between Great Britain and Russia. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. Okay. So ooh, automatic bottle openers, and we got freedom of thought. Those who seek to think boldly and freely are increasingly finding Yugoslavia to be one of the safest places to explore their ideas. Now we'll take the university throughput. Released patients from the Sofia Asylum have steadily denounced the practices involved in their supposedly medical treatments, mistreatment of the sick, withholding of personal letters, and disproportionate punishments were among the charges. I hate to take the loss of authority. I think... Yeah, the trade unions are pretty happy right now. We'll just take that. Yugoslavia has become renowned around the world as a place that welcomes immigrants without discriminating. Oh, hell yeah. 100 prestige. Is that really going to do anything for us, though? Not really. Let's take the migration attraction. I keep thinking, you know, I might want to start taking land around here. Everybody's got a hand in stuff. I can take the French, though. Oh, or maybe I can't, actually. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we need more rubber. Yeah, I guess Central America. Yeah, Central America. Yugoslavia is the safest places, huh? What a world. I know. I thought the same thing. As I read, I was like, wow, okay. Yugoslavia, the place that you're free to explore your thoughts. All right. Let's keep the construction expanding. The relatively lenient Yugoslavian immigration system has long been attractive to those fleeing their home nations. Recently, Rudolf Wetzer has petitioned to join the stream of people moving to Yugoslavia. So what's this guy's deal? Ah, he's a Luddite. How about no? How about you just go somewhere else? Yeah, we'll take this. Oh, okay, I'll do that in a second. The labor movement, not pressuring anybody. I'd love to make this person the head of the Orthodox Church. Oh, we lost our defensive person here. Republican, liberal. At least everybody's not an ethno-nationalist now. You know, do we have an expedition that we can go on? I might take that explorer. Oh, we need 3. Okay. So let's take this guy. Let's get another naval officer here. Ah, we have another convoy raider. Fine, we'll add them in here. Petit bourgeoisie market liberal. Oh, no, we'll get another explorer. We'll take this guy. Then we'll put this guy in the first fleet. Oops. Viewing Russian ownership of Dobruja as a crime against the Yugoslavian nation, the Orthodox Church have put their weight behind the Anti-Russian Association. Ah, come on now. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. The interest in photographic arts throughout Yugoslavia has spawned many new artistic movements, experimenting with the technology. Oh yeah, we'll take the tech progress. Oh no, sorry Glenn, you're insulted. You're a Luddite. Oh no. Whoops. I mean, I just didn't like that Luddite. He had shifty eyes. Luddites in general, I don't mind Luddites named Glenn. But that guy, no, that guy didn't look right. What are we getting an input good shortage on in this state? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting we have to build some automotive industries. Yeah, we really need rubber. We need more rubber. Where can we get it? All right, let's pause here for a second, because I want to send that expedition out. I really do kind of want to take Sokoto. You know, I feel like... So this isn't French. Oh, that's French. They can get their troops there. So we'd have the French. Look at that, though. Look at that. I can take them. It'll give us more rubber. And I believe we'd be able to establish a colonial administration if we did that. Modern day Luddites are better than Victorian Luddites. Yeah, there you go. I'll agree with that for sure. Right, is this what we want to do? Because we can get the colonial administration. Is the largest state in the state region. See, I don't get that. How could two states be the largest state in the state region? Oops. Yeah, and we could take this too. Oh, and then we could take that one off of Denmark. And we'd have ourselves a good little region there. This game makes you arch-imperialist just by looking at the goods menu and see, this land has lots of rubber. I know, right? I mean, isn't that kind of how it happened for real, though? It's kind of how it happened for real. Let's take a save. You know. Just because. Yeah, we're going to annex Sokoto. Because then we could really get the automotive industries going. Mauricio, is that better than, I could use a bunch more slaves? Yeah. It's a good thing that the British like you if you're going to go after France. Do they like me? They do not. But they might start liking me. It looks like, though, nobody... This will raise our level of infamy up to another level, though. It looks like, though, no one will get involved in this. We might... If this goes to hell, I think I might go back on this, but let's try this. Oh, you're being sarcastic. Okay. Yeah, I was like, wait, what? I don't remember them liking me. Now, I don't want to call conscripts in on this. Oh, and you know what? We never upgraded these guys to trench, so let's do that. But everybody else should be now. Oh, damn it. Okay, we never moved... Oh, and they still have a strategic objective to here. Get that off of there. So they're in the Balkans HQ. So are they. How long is it going to take these guys to get there? 2 days? So I want to move people around here. So you're going to send the mobile artillery over there and the shrapnel artillery. Trench and lancers. And then these guys have 1 artillery, so you send that over there. Oh, and they got 1 cavalry. See, I thought I'd looked at that. Oh, there it is. All right, so we need 8 trench guys to move over here. '61 and 61. Oh yeah, one of you needs to be defensive. Neither of you are. All right, we'll make you the defensive guy, and then we need to promote Petit Bourgeoisie Liberal, Armed Forces Liberal. You don't have any promotions yet. We'll promote you. So 49 and 49. All right, so let's mobilize everybody. We'll keep the National Guard at home, and we'll put these 2 guys over here. I hope we have enough convoys for this. Now let's add in this other state, French Niger Delta. Okay, so it just says French Niger. Oh, wait, so where's French Niger? Oh, all the way up there, huh? No. We're just going to take the Delta. How many of our buildings do they own? 21. Yeah, and we just have to hold our states. So let's take that. We're pretty infamous though now. Pretty much, and then whole civilizing thing gets slapped along the way, so you sleep well at night, thinking you're doing nothing wrong. Yeah, and that's what happens today as well. Oh yeah, and let's what's their navy at? Haha, they got like no navy. All right, so let's blockade you. Yeah, so this will be over here in the... Oh my god, this mouse is killing me. Alright, let's take Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll send these guys to blockade. If we end up needing more soldiers, we can send these guys and then just keep this fleet over here, and they'll never be able to naval invade us. They must have... Yeah, so let's cut the convoys off here. Is it not better to promote generals and IGs you want to empower, or have been doing it wrong? No, it is good to do. It is good to do that. I also want to get the petite bourgeoisie happy, so I can get this loan interest rate relief. Right now, the armed forces are led by an ethno-nationalist, which is why between promoting the armed forces guy or the petite bourgeoisie guy, I chose the petite bourgeoisie guy. So I wonder how many soldiers they're going to commit here. I would like to not call in conscripts. Or all those tools we're making, and we aren't one of the top producers? We're fourth. Oh my god. Okay. We somehow need more tools. I don't think there's anything else here we really want to take. Yeah, I don't really want to take French Senegal. I wonder, does this count as being connected here? Like, could we take that? I mean, probably not. It's probably best to leave it. How long was this truce for? 16 months left. Okay. Also, on a serious note, I hope this war doesn't lead to another 4-hour stream. Some of us have to get up early in the morning. I hope it doesn't either, to be honest with you. I didn't think of that. I didn't think of the time when I started this. This is a war of choice and not a series-changing war. So if it is dragging on, maybe we'll save it for the next episode. But I feel, you know what? I'm not going to call anything. Just going to knock on wood. Hey, Albania, look at you guys. I don't mind a longer stream. This is up to you always. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. If need be, maybe I'll go to the 3.5-hour mark tonight. But we'll see. I guess we'll see right now as the first battle begins. Oh yeah, we were improving with Egypt. There we go. There we go. That's what I like to see. And we're nationalizing buildings. Hey, and we're over the 100 million GDP mark. That's nice. How's our private queue going? Excellently. Add more construction. All right. Nice. Going well there. What's nice too is we have the no colonial affairs law, so acceptance will be good here. You know, I never ended up coming back to check on everybody's acceptance here. Yeah, look at this. So everybody here is like a second-class citizen because they're getting that +10 from living in a homeland. If I could keep this damn thing on there. Yeah. So we'll get high acceptance in all of these places. All right, we're sinking a lot of their convoys. We also, you know, we do need to expand the Navy. We don't have a particularly large Navy. All right. Excellent. So we're almost there here. All right. All right, all right. Looking good, looking good. All right, so that should complete this, right? It should. Yeah. I guess I could have taken this. You know, I should have taken this. Ah, I should have taken this. It would have given me something to trade. I bet I could have traded this for this with Britain. Oh, man, I wish I had done that. I bet it wouldn't have been that much extra stuff. What are we researching here? Electrical capacitors, nice. So when we get to corporate governance, I might do the automobile industry next so that we can get somebody building motors and automobiles. It won't give us a prestige good though, but c'est la vie. All right. An explicitly partisan newspaper founded by members of the Royalist movement in Trieste has... Oh, man, I definitely got that wrong. Has published its first issue. Between advertisements and political cartoons, it hosts ruthless critique of government policy. Yeah, we don't want to give pop traction to the Royalist movement. We'll take that. In collaboration with the Conservative Party, Daniil Penchov has secured a deal for cheap and quickly distributed pamphlets in support of the party. What agitators do we have? Ah, electrical capacitors. Very nice. We'll look at that next. Anybody interesting? Anybody historical? Rosa Luxemburg. All right, so we got a lot of people here. Oh, didn't we make a promise for guaranteed liberties? Did we fail that? Go protected speech. Oh, we're getting plus 50 authority with that, though. I don't know if I want to lose that. Oh, yeah. We can go graduated taxation. That would be good. Yeah, you need rubber. Everybody pays the price. I know. I know, right? Sorry, Sakoto. We just need more rubber. It's nothing personal. We just need... We need to make more automobiles, and we need tires. Wait, your chat sensors... Melans for some reason... Wait, what? Did the chat sensors... Did you get pinged for a chat sensor? Supporters of the Conservative Party have gone beyond simply campaigning for their own party, harassing and sometimes physically attacking opposing partisans. Yeah, we'll take that. The spice must flow. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I wish I knew more about Dune to appreciate that like grand strategy Dune game that was made. I never played it, but I heard it was pretty good. But I watched the first movie. I haven't watched the rest of them and never read the book. So I feel like the enjoyment of that game, a lot of it would be lost on me. Oh, it doesn't let you type millions together. What? These chat sensors are so weird sometimes. Wonder what that's about. What was done that caused that to be censored, you know? Whilst campaigning for the Radical Party in the turmoil-racked Istochna Trakia, Bogdan Rush... Oh man, I forget what that was now. Has been attacked and brutally beaten by a group of unknown assailants. Yeah, let's take this. We'll take momentum for the Radical Party. Who's winning here? Definitely not the Radical Party. Communist Party will stay in charge, though. You know, we are a very capitalist country for a country where the Communist Party keeps winning the elections. All right, let's split these guys up. Oh, damn it, they put somebody over there. All right, how many people they put over there? 5. So let's split off like 15. The new army. Give you guys somebody. Market liberal intelligentsia. Ethno-nationalist, no thank you. Bigoted, yeah, we'll take this guy. We'll move you down there. Then when we take this, we'll just put them back in the other army. Alright, we're not building anything again. We have pretty good... I think the private queue can handle it for now. Returning from a safari expedition, Danil Gavrilov was marooned on a small island in the West Indies. There he was hunted like an animal by the British aristocrat Hengist MacLean. So weird. Wait, what? Wait, what? Their guy dies? Usually in this event, your guy dies. Okay. Ah, we got corporate governance. Let's do this. The intelligentsia demand the promotion of Major General Radko Benin. Sure, touting his history of loyal and effective service. Let's do it. We can unpause while it goes. Oh. An oil company is not so bad. Although, plus 7% loyalists from political movements. Could use more loyalists. Oh, plus 10% prestige. At this point, I mean, if we're going to do it, we need something, but... Railroads and motors. It might be worth it. Oh, yeah, and this one, we already have steel, so... Damn. See, I'd like to get that plus 10% prestige. But having a company build us automobiles and motors... let's take this one. It's a unique company too. Let's take this one. If we can get that bonus. All right, so Mehmed Sakrilovich. All right, we get plus 5% throughput. All right, so let's add in... Ah, come on, I forgot. Damn it, we're going to have to take... we're going to have to take the tax off of coffee. So I absolutely want motors added in there. Damn, damn, and damn. Okay. As news escaped St. Petersburg of yet another violent crackdown on the Russian labor movement, outraged members of the trade unions have taken to the streets of Sofia, marching under the banner of the Anti-Russian Association. Guys, could you cool it with the whole anti-Russian stuff? You're killing me. Oh, take a charter from another company. What have I given people? Trade rights. If you have a company that already does steel, take that charter. Well, we have a company that already takes steel, but I ended up taking the one company that doesn't do steel. They do railways and motors. Yeah, that charter. Yeah, yeah. So let's make sure we're selling our railways. Let's put it... Oh, wait, but we're on laissez-faire. Everything's up for sale. I forgot. Right, have we taken this yet? Not yet. The country's high standard of living has resulted in a widespread sense of contentment with the status quo, favoring Toncho Benin and the sitting Communist Party in the ongoing election. Yeah, we'll take that. All right. We're moving along. It's losing 3.7. We've taken everything we need to take. Oh, no. Wait, what? What happened to Two Sicilies? What happened, guys? Oh, man. Well, that kind of sucks. Our cohesion... Oh. Oh, our cohesion here. Power block member with the lowest relations, the Ottoman Empire. Yeah, they're really killing me. All right, we'll wait for them to get better relations. So we've fully taken this. So let's combine this army back into the main one. So the Communist Party won. All right, we'll sit like this, having we could use a righteous government for some time. Yeah, plus 101,000 additional loyalists per month. We could really use that. And Koreans, man, they love moving to our Yugoslavia, huh? All right. So now we just wait. Let's start. Let's see if our automobile company is doing anything yet. Not much yet. Now the automobiles, we need engines, oil, and rubber. How is rubber, or not rubber, how is oil in our market now? We have an excess of it. Okay. Engines, though, we could use some. In coal, we always need coal. Oh, and we've got a ton of places to build it now. Let's just really start getting coal out. Yeah, we'll have Montenegro go nuts with it. Yeah, we don't need the hand-cranked crane. Although that will give us more coal. So we'll do that. Oh, alright. We are at the 3-hour mark, so we're going to take a quick 90-second break. So 90 seconds, and we will be right back. All right, and we're back, and we're back, and we continue. All right. So it would be good to get a colonial administration going here. I'm pretty sure this should give it to us. I don't know if it's going to give us this scramble for Africa, though. Oh, 95% of state regions in Africa must be completely owned by recognized powers or their subjects. Yeah, that's kind of out of our control. But we should get this. Oh, you know, I forgot this company. This company should be building us coal. You guys are kind of failing on that end. Let's get more construction going. Well, I'm crazy nervous for later today. I can't sleep. Oh no, Java. Oh, my friend. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It will be. I have faith. You just got to have faith. Although, you probably should get some rest so that you're all on the, what do you call it? You know, you're rested, I guess you'd say, for when you find out. Let's go to the modern port. Oh. Yeah, we'll do that. Go to that. You know, let's take a look at electricity. Yeah, we do need to build here. They need 26. Yeah, so that should be good for that. Basra. Oh, Baghdad. Ah. No, we're not going to be building for the Ottomans. Oh yeah, and Basra. What was I thinking? Alright, we'll do that for now. Oh, we're about to get this. We're about to get it. At this point, you should just chill because that infamy is not going to go down by the end of the game. Yeah, this is true, right? Yeah. Oof. All right. Let's take a save before we create this colonial administration, though. About to create Yugoslav Niger. All right. With the establishment of Yugoslavia Niger, we must decide the direction of our new colonial administration. Yeah, so a chartered company. Yugoslavian Nigerian laws will be tailored around commerce and private enterprise. Yep, that's good. They'll drop adopt the colonial extraction strategy. Mines and plantations throughput sounds great. They gain the colonialist ideology. All right. Yeah, no, we don't want that. So we'll do this. Excellent. All right. And we've graduated taxation. All right. We don't have enough influence, though. But let's start building some rubber. Wait, what? Yeah, here we go. Build it all up. Wait. We have, Whoa. What happened here? Klein Venedig? German Venezuela? And we have investment rights there, apparently. Alright. Sure. At this point... Yeah. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Yeah. Give us 6 infamy, but... We'll do it. I think they're just gonna... Really? Are you guys gonna try to fight this? Alright, let's just send you guys. Alright, we got pretty good budget going, so... Let's add 3 more in Bosnia. Ooh, investment pool is depleted again. We have a very good weekly addition to it, so that's good. That Venezuela is how the short-lived German colonies in the north of South America were called. Really? That's fascinating. I gotta read up on that. I don't know a lot about that. The German... short-lived German colonies in North and South America. Very interesting. Yeah, I definitely got to look that up. Ooh, hell yeah. Come on, company. Corsica backs down. I don't even know what that was about. At least one of these, if we want to expand our colony, any Yugoslavian state, Niger is not under colonization. We have more than one colonial subject. Oh, I see. Oh, I guess if we take another state, we can give it to Niger. I guess we should have taken Borgu. Yeah, like if we want to take these guys, we could do that. Or take these guys. Are you guys really going to take this to war? I mean, I guess why not, right? Now, it would be nice if we get that prestige tool. We need like 3,000 more. We should expand more trade centers. That should be what we're also building here. 5% prestige, that's good. Yeah, let's build more here. To celebrate the end of the 19th century and the beginning of the 20th, a massive Ferris wheel has been constructed in Sofia. From its pods, the fireworks of the New Year's can be seen all across the grand city of Sofia. Ooh, yeah, legitimacy, loyalists from political movements. No, we'll take this. Is that giant British Congo helping them in some way, or is it just occupying space? Yeah, I know, right? Like, what are they getting from this here, British Congo? What is their GDP? 28 million. Yeah, I feel like they're not utilizing it enough. A lot of red in Africa, though. The spread of a new artistic style inspired by nature, imitating the sinuous curves of plants through robust iron and glass to convey the contradictions of progress, has reached Sophia's higher spheres. Yeah, we'll take this. Alright, how we doing here? I mean, we're getting higher and higher. Are we going to get to 4,900, though? At this point, why would the United States... Oops. Not want a treaty with me? And why would Great Britain hate me? Yeah, gets the turn of the century event over 2 decades after the turn of the century. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, wait, what year are we in? Guys are a little late on that. It would be like in 2026 here if we did like a Y, you know, and oh, we just survived Y2K. Like, what the hell? All right. All right, all right. All right, so we have... Oh, we almost have it. Oh. The first Albanian fleet. You guys. What are you doing? You come back here. Let's bring you back here. Scout cruisers. Oh, we need radios, though. Where are we with that stuff? Alright. Alright, we got it. Let's incorporate them. I won't do anything for the government admins yet because we're about to get telephones. We'll start making telephones, and then we can just upgrade the PMs in our current admins. I feel the game should have a diplomatic core mechanic like EU5 where if you invest into it, you lower infamy faster. Yeah, it's a bit unrealistic. You can only lower infamy waiting with events or traits. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess, though, that is kind of what diplomacy is. The more excess diplomacy you have, like, your diplomatic corps is not busy maintaining all this stuff. They can work on lowering your infamy. But yeah, it's kind of true though that like there's nothing we can build to get more influence. And that is kind of annoying. Oh, we're losing. Damn it, petite bourgeoisie. What's your problem? What would you guys like? Monarchy. No, my guys. Corporatized unions, yeah. Nothing really. I don't even know what law we'd really want to change at this point. I don't know. Is there somebody like who could we get from the petite bourgeoisie? A positivist. A lot of ethno-nationalists. I suppose if we made the head of the petite bourgeoisie a modernizer, they might be a little happier. They like our tax law. They like our school law. Oh, and then we could go to commercialized agriculture, and they'll be happy with that. Let's invite this guy. The reactionary movement. Oh, one of our generals died. We'll fix that in a moment. Alright, so we just got to put the petite bourgeoisie in government. Let's give these guys a general. Not you. Moderate ethno-nationalist, so we'll take you. Alright. Wait, did that not work? Yeah, there we go. Alright. So let's make you their head. Did that do what we needed? Yeah. But I don't want to keep them in government, unfortunately. I'd like to stay on the righteous government and keep getting those loyalists. So yeah, so we'll lose the treasury bonds, but we don't have xenophobia, which is good. And then we got to fix that other general. Ah, here we go. This guy's good. Liberal, yeah, we'll take that. And then we'll promote this guy. And we'll promote him again. There we go. Okay. Oh, keep going, little company that could. Talking about infamy, maybe try getting more influence to lower infamy faster. Maybe ending useless treaties. Yeah, you know, I haven't taken a look at our treaties in some time. Oh, yeah, we're buying wood from them. We definitely don't need this. Let's withdraw from that. The investment rights we'll keep. Trade privileges and an alliance. I would like to keep this. So we'll also... I'd like to get them back into the power block. A defensive pact. Yeah, that... Okay. Yeah, this is a superfluous treaty at this point. So we just have these two Naples ones. We don't really have any other treaties going. But we're in the positive now, so we're getting 2% infamy decay. Oh, we never sent that Antarctic mission out. I think we'll save that for the next episode. What did I put it in here? Oh yeah, all that rubber. Oh. Albania, no, we'll get rid of that one. But we will add 2 more construction sectors. All right. I think we've reached the most we're going to do tonight, which is quite a bit. Are you passing laws? We're not. Nah, we're not passing anything at the moment because there's not much. Oh, I guess, you know, commercialized agriculture. That's right. And that would make the petite bourgeoisie happy. I would kind of like to ride this righteous government for a bit, though. And just keep adding in 101,000 loyalists per month. Though we'll get a decrease in the interest rate. Yeah, good stream today. Thank you. Yeah, Toncho Pinhin has a big beard. Damn, look at that. That's a commie beard right there. Look at that guy. Don't forget the protected liberties. Yeah, is that... Well, that'll piss off the petite bourgeoisie. And that one will too. Yeah. We'll move to one of those maybe next time. I would actually, though, like to get on commercialized agriculture instead of homesteading here. Yeah. Yeah, workers' protections would probably be the next one to go to, while we have the trade unions in government. In fact, you know what? I'll just start myself off with that for the next episode. So I don't forget it. Because I would tend to do that. Look at that GDP graph. Now that we can focus on economy and we're not trying to become Yugoslavia or something like that. But yeah, it's a good episode tonight. I think we got some good work done. We got we created Yugoslavia and Niger. That's something. And it's very possible. So next week will definitely be the last week of this, which is good because, so let me pull up the calendar here. Yeah, and then that would give us 1 week of mod cuts before the 28th when the Great Wave comes out. Only a couple years left though, yeah. We might finish this in one episode next week and then start the mod cuts in the second episode. But yeah, plans for the next one, we're going to be doing Japan probably. This Thursday, the narrative content dev diary comes out. So it'll tell us what all the narrative content for Japan is. Look at this Japan right now. Oh my God. What happened here? So we'll see what the narrative content looks like. We'll see what countries are getting content. But I'm kind of thinking the next run is definitely going to be after the update comes out. And we'll go with Japan, which means we're going to probably get a couple episodes of some new mod cuts going where we play with some mods. So we'll see. Yeah, don't start a Greece run before the Navy. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. I think the next time we come back around to Europe, though, I got to get out of the Balkans. The only European runs we've done have been in the Balkans. But, you know, I like to move around the world map, so it might be a little bit before we get back to Europe. Tokugawa spinning on his grave in the sea. Yeah, that's true. Looking at that Japan map. All right, Ham. Good game tonight. Yeah, looking forward to the end of the stream. Yeah, thank you, Glenn. Thank you for hanging out. Always good to hang out and play some Vicky 3 with you. Hey, Max, what's up? The Navy was an integral part of Greek 20th century expansion. Yes, it was. So the next update will be a good Greece update for it. Yeah, see you next time around. Jabba, good luck today. Good luck. I hope you can get some rest beforehand, but good luck, my friend. That should make a Discord account. Yeah. All right. So that's going to be it for tonight. Next time I'm on will be Thursday. We're going to continue our Holland Oates run in EU5. And so we'll have our regular double episode day of EU5 on Thursday. So that'll be the next time I'm on. Yeah, see you next time, Ham. Maybe the finale next time. It very well might be the finale next time. We only have 12 years left. Next week will definitely be the last week. Next episode very well might be the last episode. Have you been reading my comments for 5 minutes? I didn't... Oh, did I? Oh my God, did I not? Oh yeah, workers' protections are the best. Oh no, it's just the workers' protections are the best, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, because on my thing here, your username and Mauricio's username are showing up as the same color. I thought that was Mauricio. Oh, I didn't see you say morning. Ah, well, morning to you, my friend. But yeah, time for us to call it quits tonight. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight. So hopefully I'll see everybody on Thursday for some EU5. If not, I will see you when I see you. Yeah, I was reading your comment, didn't realize it was you, yeah. All right, but as always, my friends, be awesome, and I will see you next time.